If you happen to come across this video, my angel, know that your heart is going through an intense expansion right now. I feel like this might be uncomfortable for you, a feeling that pulls at you in ways that don't make sense yet. And I get it. I was even feeling it myself as love came up in the last video in such a profound way that I had to sit with it, confront the discomfort that surfaced in me. My guides were clear. You're not alone in this. They reminded me, and I'm passing that reminder to you. There are others, yes, other chosen ones going through the exact same thing. And this message is for you. You're a being who pours love into everything you do, my angel. When you enter spaces, they're not the same as before. Your energy lifts, brightens, and lightens everything and everyone around you. You could walk into a room and without trying, you've shifted the energy entirely, making it a space of lightness and healing for the next person who enters. You might not even be aware of the magic that you carry, but it's like this ripple effect of love and healing that follows you wherever you go. And so, what makes you think you won't receive the same love you put out? Sometimes we don't see that our own healing, our own expansion, comes back to us in ways we can't imagine. And this isolation you're feeling right now, this sense of being set apart, it has purpose. It's preparing you, my angel. It's guiding you to a love, a connection so powerful and pure, it's like a fairy tale waiting to unfold. Stick with me on this journey, because if you're truly a chosen one, I know you'll be here until the end. And if this resonates, show some love by liking, subscribing, and leaving a comment with 77 to send a signal out to the universe. Play this video on repeat, my angel, to amplify the energy and absorb it fully. Chapter 1. Embracing the solitude. The call to inner connection. Isolation can feel like a weight, especially for someone as open-hearted as you. But this period of solitude, my angel, isn't here to punish you. It's a divine invitation to turn inward, to nurture a deeper relationship with yourself. You've been placed in this season of stillness because there's a part of you that's calling for your attention, a part that longs for healing and understanding that can only be found in the quiet of your own heart. This isolation is like a sacred space, a cocoon where you're being prepared for something beyond anything you've experienced before, a love that mirrors the fullness of who you are. In a world that moves fast, we often get lost in external connections, constantly seeking comfort, validation, and companionship outside ourselves. But you, chosen one, are on a unique journey. This solitude is asking you to pause, to pull back from the noise and distraction, and to reconnect with the essence of who you are. You've been called to this silence because within it lies the wisdom you need for the next chapter of your life, a chapter that includes not only the love you've longed for, but the fulfillment of your deepest purpose. Think of this solitude as a space for refinement, where the universe is gently shaping you, polishing the rough edges, and removing any lingering doubts or fears about your worthiness of true love and happiness. In this quiet season, you'll uncover aspects of yourself that you may have overlooked or buried. Spend time with your own thoughts. Listen to the whispers of your heart and let yourself feel everything that arises. Yes, there will be moments when the silence feels uncomfortable, when you wish for distraction or companionship. But my angel, that's precisely the point. The discomfort is the gateway to transformation. It's here that you'll start to peel back the layers of conditioning, expectations, and past hurts, revealing a heart that's raw, real, and ready for authentic love. This period of solitude also invites you to release any old narratives about love, relationships, and what you think you deserve. It's easy to fall into patterns, to believe that love has to look a certain way or feel a certain way. But this isolation is asking you to go deeper, to open yourself to the possibility that love can be different, expansive, and aligned with the truest version of you. Imagine a love that doesn't just fill a void, but amplifies the joy, peace, and authenticity you've cultivated within yourself. That's the love you're being prepared for, a connection that honors the depth and beauty of your soul. In this sacred solitude, you are also being reminded that you are whole on your own. This isn't about finding someone to complete you. It's about embracing the completeness within yourself so that any connection that enters your life is a complement to your own fullness. You are learning that love doesn't mean losing yourself or compromising your truth. Instead, it's about standing in your own light, confident and whole, and inviting someone who sees and respects that light to stand beside you. Trust that this isolation is leading you to a place of profound inner peace and clarity. The love that's meant for you will come. But first, you're being asked to meet yourself on a deeper level. This season is preparing you for a connection that's not just a fleeting romance, but a partnership rooted in authenticity, truth, and boundless love. And the beautiful thing is that as you embrace this solitude, you'll find that the love you're preparing for is already within you. It's in the way you nurture yourself, honor your journey, and hold space for your own growth. My angel, this solitude is a gift, an initiation into a higher level of love and consciousness. Embrace it, cherish it, and know that in this silence you are becoming the person who can not only attract, but sustain the fairy tale love that's waiting for you. Let this time alone be a time of expansion, where you become so aligned with your own essence that when love does arrive, it feels like a natural extension of the love you've already cultivated within. This solitude is your path to that love, a journey inward that paradoxically brings you closer to the connection you've always dreamed of. Chapter 2. The healing power of loneliness, transforming pain into purpose. Loneliness is one of the heaviest feelings to bear, and as a chosen one, you've likely felt it more intensely than most. But know this, my angel, the pain of loneliness is not here to defeat you. Instead, it's here to awaken parts of your soul that would remain hidden in the noise of the world. Loneliness is like a mirror, reflecting back the wounds and unhealed parts of yourself, inviting you to bring compassion and understanding to the places within that are longing for connection and love. This chapter of solitude is asking you to sit with your own heart, to tend to the parts of yourself that have been waiting to be seen, heard, and healed. Each moment of loneliness is like an invitation to uncover the depths of who you truly are. In this quiet space, you are beginning to understand that loneliness doesn't have to be a void. It can be a place of self-discovery. Without the distractions of the outside world, you're gifted the opportunity to become more intimately connected with your own heart. By turning inward, you're discovering reservoirs of strength, resilience, and peace that have always been within you, waiting to be acknowledged. Loneliness has a unique way of showing you what parts of yourself still carry pain, remnants of past relationships or unmet needs. You may find yourself revisiting memories of times when you felt unseen or unvalued. These reflections are not here to bring you down, but to help you release the emotional weight of those experiences. Through this process, you're peeling back layers of hurt, fear, and self-doubt, allowing yourself to heal from the inside out. This healing is not just for the sake of moving on. It's a reclamation of your wholeness, a journey to rebuild yourself from a place of love and compassion. In transforming loneliness into healing, you're breaking free from any lingering attachments to relationships or experiences that no longer serve you. You may reflect on the connections that felt incomplete, the love that didn't honor you, and the situations that left you feeling drained. With each realization, you're letting go of these old stories, choosing to no longer carry what doesn't belong in your future. This release is not a loss, it's a profound gain. It's a clearing, a way of creating space for new, aligned energy to enter your life. As you build this foundation of self-love and acceptance, you're becoming a magnet for the love you truly desire. You're learning that you are enough, just as you are, and that you can create a fulfilling life rooted in inner peace and self-respect. This foundation allows you to stand strong and whole, knowing that your worth isn't dependent on anyone else's validation. You're releasing the need to seek love as a way to feel complete, recognizing that you already possess everything you need within. Through this period of solitude, you are also cultivating patience, waiting for the right love. A love that aligns with your heart and soul requires trust in the timing of the universe. This solitude is teaching you to embrace patience, to understand that true love will arrive when you are fully prepared to welcome it. Every day you spend strengthening your connection with yourself is a day spent preparing for a love that is equal in strength, depth, and beauty. Loneliness then becomes a gift, a sacred space where you are building the foundation for a love that will uplift, support, and empower you. Let this solitude teach you to become whole on your own, so that when your fairy tale love arrives, you are ready to welcome it from a place of strength, wholeness, and self-acceptance. Remember, my angel, that this chapter is not the end, but a beautiful beginning. It's the foundation upon which a lasting, transformative love will be built. Embrace this time as a necessary step in becoming the person who is fully ready to receive and nurture the love that awaits you. Chapter 3. Learning the language of self-love, becoming your own anchor. In this season of isolation, you're being called to learn the language of self-love, my angel. It's a language that may feel foreign at first, especially if you've spent much of your life caring for others, giving love freely while neglecting to nurture yourself. But now, the universe is guiding you to turn that love inward, to pour into yourself with the same kindness and compassion you've shown to the world. This isn't just about pampering yourself or practicing self-care rituals. It's about becoming your own source of strength, comfort, and support. Self-love is more than just a practice. It's an anchor that holds you steady through times of loneliness, grounding you when everything else feels uncertain. In moments of isolation, when you're tempted to look outside for validation, remember that the love you need is already within you. This journey is teaching you to trust yourself, to see yourself as the safe haven you've been seeking. As you learn to cherish yourself, you're building an unbreakable connection with your own heart. This is the essence of true love, an unwavering, unconditional acceptance of who you are in all your beauty and flaws. By becoming your own anchor, you're preparing to attract a love that mirrors this deep connection with yourself. A love that respects, honors, and celebrates every part of you. In practicing self-love, you're also breaking free from any need for external validation. You're no longer dependent on others to feel whole or complete. Instead, you're finding fulfillment in simply being you. This is the kind of love that's rare and transformative, the kind that only a chosen one can cultivate. As you learn to love yourself fully, you're setting the standard for the relationships you welcome into your life. You're creating a magnetic energy that draws in people who recognize and honor your worth, who see the beauty in your journey and appreciate the depth of your heart. The love you are growing within yourself is the very foundation for all the love you will receive, for it emanates from a place of wholeness rather than need. This journey to self-love also invites you to embrace vulnerability with yourself. Often we are our harshest critics, holding ourselves to impossible standards. But as you learn this new language, you'll find that true self-love isn't about perfection, it's about acceptance. It's about looking in the mirror, acknowledging every flaw, every scar, and loving yourself not in spite of them, but because of them. Each experience, every setback, has shaped you into the resilient, compassionate person you are today. This realization is liberating. It allows you to release any guilt or shame tied to your past and to see yourself as whole and worthy, exactly as you are. This isn't a journey that ends. It's a lifelong relationship with yourself that grows and deepens with time. Each day, as you affirm your worth, celebrate your growth, and honor your unique path, you're nurturing the foundation for the love you truly deserve. This is a profound shift, one that aligns you with a love that transcends the ordinary, a fairy tale love that mirrors the unconditional acceptance you've cultivated within. You are not only becoming someone who loves deeply, but someone who is deeply loved by themselves. And that's a power that radiates outward, inviting others to treat you with the same reverence and respect. As you continue on this path, remember that every small act of kindness toward yourself is planting the seeds for a greater love story. Every time you choose to prioritize your well-being, to listen to your inner voice, to give yourself grace, you are reinforcing the belief that you are worthy of love, not just from others, but from the most important person in your life, you. By embodying this self-love, you are creating a powerful energy that will naturally attract the fairy tale love that's destined for you. When this love arrives, it will be built on a foundation of mutual respect and deep admiration, a mirror of the love you have grown within. In welcoming this journey of self-love, you're not only preparing for a relationship with another person, but also deepening the relationship with your soul. This love you cultivate within is eternal. It is the one constant in your life. And as you continue to pour love into yourself, you create a ripple effect that will touch every relationship, every dream, and every corner of your life. This love is your anchor, and it will keep you grounded no matter where life takes you. My angel, let this be a time of discovery, a season where you learn to speak the language of self-love fluently and unapologetically. Every step you take towards self-compassion, every boundary you set, every moment of grace you give yourself, all of this is preparing you for a love that is boundless, a love that will meet you with the depths you have explored within. Embrace this journey as a sacred unfolding, a preparation for a love story that's written in the stars. You are becoming the love you've always dreamed of. And as you do, the universe will reflect that love back to you in ways more beautiful than you could ever imagine. Chapter 4. Trusting the process. As you navigate this season of solitude, chosen one, there will inevitably be moments when impatience creeps in. You may find yourself yearning, questioning, and even wondering when this fairy tale love will finally arrive. Trust, my angel, that the universe is orchestrating everything in perfect timing, aligning every detail, every encounter, every seemingly small choice to bring you a love that's not only breathtaking, but also worthy of your journey and growth. This waiting period is not a punishment or a delay. It's divine preparation for a love that will be profound, transformative, and truly aligned with the person you are becoming. This time of waiting is teaching you to embrace patience, to understand the beauty of trusting the flow of life, rather than forcing or rushing it. There's an art to surrendering, to letting go of timelines and expectations and embracing the journey itself. When you release the need for control, you open yourself up to receive all that the universe has planned for you in the highest possible way. This is not a time for impatience. It's a time to deepen your trust, to believe that the universe knows exactly what you need and is aligning events and encounters that will lead you directly to the love you've envisioned. Consider this period of waiting as a sacred transformational space. Instead of fixating on the arrival of love, focus on your own growth, on the beauty of becoming. The universe is shaping you into someone capable of sustaining and nurturing a profound love. Someone who can meet this love with an open heart, unburdened by the past. Each day, each moment of solitude is another opportunity to uncover the depths of your own heart, to discover the unique beauty of your spirit, and to cultivate a love for yourself that will set the foundation for the relationship to come. Trusting the process means understanding that divine timing is always at play. When you plant a seed, you don't rush it to bloom. You nurture it, water it, and allow it to unfold in its own season. In the same way, your love story is blossoming in its own divine timing. The waiting is not a period of lack, but of cultivation, a time for nurturing your own heart, embracing your own worth, and creating a life that feels whole and fulfilling on its own. By focusing on becoming the best version of yourself, you're also creating the ideal conditions for this fairy tale love to enter your life and thrive. This journey is an invitation to trust that the universe sees you, that it knows your desires, and that it is guiding you toward a love that reflects your highest potential. In times of longing, remember that patience is a beautiful test of faith, a reminder that the most beautiful things in life often require time to unfold. Imagine this love as a masterpiece being painted, each stroke of the brush carefully placed, each color chosen to create a picture that's breathtaking in its perfection. Your love story, too, is being crafted with the same care and intention. And when it finally arrives, it will be worth every moment of waiting. Let each day in this season of solitude be a reminder that you are worthy of a love that matches the beauty and depth of your spirit. You are being prepared for a connection that will uplift you, challenge you, and inspire you to continue growing. This waiting period isn't an empty space. It's a time of gathering, of adding richness to your life, so that when love enters, it finds a person who is whole, confident, and filled with a love for themselves. Your journey now is about understanding that you are enough, that you are worthy of a love beyond your wildest dreams, simply because you exist. This process of waiting and trusting also invites you to release any old fears, doubts, or insecurities that may still linger in your heart. The universe is giving you this time to cleanse, to heal, and to prepare your spirit for the love you've been calling in. Rather than viewing this solitude as a void, see it as a gift, a period where you can truly let go of anything that no longer serves you, making room for the extraordinary to enter. It's a time to reaffirm your own worth, to set your standards high, and to believe fully that you deserve a love that meets you at the level of your soul. As you trust in the process, you become magnetic to the love that is meant for you. Your energy shifts from one of longing to one of peaceful anticipation, signaling to the universe that you are ready to receive without clinging or desperation. This is the energy of abundance, the energy that attracts rather than chases. When you stand firm in the knowledge that the universe has a perfect plan for your life, you radiate a confidence and serenity that draws this fairy tale love closer with each passing day. Remember, my angel, that every moment of waiting is a divine investment in your future. The universe is aligning you with a love that will honor, cherish, and celebrate every part of you. Trust that this period of solitude is not about lack, but about abundance, about creating space within yourself so that when love does arrive, it finds a heart that is ready, open, and unguarded. This is the journey of true surrender, a journey that teaches you to lean into the unknown with faith, to believe in a love story that is being crafted with care and intention, just for you. Embrace this time, chosen one, and let it remind you of the beauty in trusting the unseen. Know that the universe is guiding you, nurturing you, and preparing you for a love that will feel like a homecoming, a soul connection that honors the journey you've been on. Trust that your patience, your resilience, and your willingness to grow are all part of the divine plan, leading you to a love that's as transformative and profound as the journey that brought you here. When the time is right, this love will arrive, and it will be beyond anything you could have imagined, a love that feels like destiny. Chapter 5. Preparing for a love beyond measure. Chosen one, as you continue embracing this solitude and diving deeper into the sacred space of your own heart, understand that you are being prepared for a love that is truly boundless, a love that mirrors the beauty and depth that you've cultivated within yourself. This is not a fleeting romance nor a surface-level connection. This is a profound, soul-shaking love, a fairy tale connection that will elevate every aspect of your life. This love is one that sees you completely, honors every facet of your being, and supports you unconditionally. But to welcome this love, you must be willing to let go of past pain, to open yourself fully and to embrace vulnerability. This period of solitude has not been a coincidence. It's been a necessary journey of self-discovery, one that has gently guided you to release old wounds, fears, and limiting beliefs that may have kept your heart guarded. This solitude has taught you the art of self-love and self-acceptance, and in doing so, it has prepared you to receive a love that matches the fullness of who you are. Think of this time alone as a sacred training ground, a place where you've been learning to soften, to open, and to allow the walls around your heart to come down. Each day, as you've connected more deeply with yourself, you become more receptive, more aligned with the energy of a love that is vast, honest, and transformative. To truly embrace this love, you must let go of any remnants of past relationships or heartbreaks that might create barriers. It's time to release the old narratives, the stories that whispered you were undeserving, or that love was painful. Those experiences were chapters, yes, but they don't define your future. In letting go, you're creating space for this fairy tale love to enter, unencumbered by fear or doubt. By choosing to trust again, to open yourself to the possibility of deep connection, you are aligning with a love that is not just meaningful, but transcendent. This is the kind of love that heals, that expands, that mirrors the light within you. True love, especially one of this magnitude, requires immense courage. It's not about putting on a mask or playing a role. It's about being wholly, unapologetically yourself. It's about inviting someone to witness the depth of your spirit, to see the parts of you that you've held back or kept hidden. Vulnerability is not weakness, it's strength. It's the bravery to be seen as you are, to trust that the right person will honor your openness and embrace every part of you. This love will ask you to show up in your truth, to be honest with your emotions, and to trust that you are enough, just as you are. By embracing this journey into your own heart, you're becoming ready to meet someone who will match your openness, someone who will see the beauty in your scars, the wisdom in your journey, and the love that radiates from within you. This solitude has been a time of strengthening, a time of preparing you for a love that goes beyond measure, a love that will honor your spirit and hold space for the dreams, fears, and hopes you carry. The universe knows the depth of the love you were meant to experience, and it has been guiding you, preparing you to receive a connection that will be unlike anything you've known before. Open your heart fully, my angel, and trust in the readiness of your spirit. You've done the work, released the old wounds, and freed yourself from limiting beliefs that once held you back. You have walked through the shadows of your past, facing your insecurities, embracing your wholeness, and choosing to step into the light. You are ready for a love that will meet you there, a love that is equally boundless and expansive, a love that will honor the incredible person you've become. There is no need to shrink, no need to dim your light. This love will only encourage you to shine brighter. This love beyond measure is a reflection of the journey you've undertaken. It is a reward, a testament to the resilience, grace, and beauty you've shown through every stage of your life. It's a love that will not demand that you change, but rather will inspire you to continue growing, evolving, and expanding. The partner who is coming into your life is someone who will see you for who you truly are, who will cherish the unique light you bring to the world, and who will stand beside you as both a lover and a friend. This love will be a safe haven, a sanctuary where you can be fully yourself without reservation. As you prepare to receive this love, remember that it's not about perfection. Love isn't about finding someone who completes you, but rather about finding someone who complements you. You are already whole, already complete, and this love will simply add to the fullness of who you are. This connection is about mutual respect, growth, and an appreciation for each other's journeys. It is a fairy tale love, not because it's flawless, but because it's real, rooted in truth, respect, and a deep understanding of one another's souls. This love will be as boundless as the universe itself, a love that doesn't confine you, but frees you. It's the kind of love that honors both the individual and the union, allowing each of you to thrive independently while supporting one another wholeheartedly. Prepare yourself, chosen one, for a love that will bring out the best in you, a love that will walk with you through the peaks and valleys, and a love that will be a source of inspiration, joy, and boundless connection. The solitude you've experienced was never meant to be a lonely place. It was a preparatory space, a sacred pause before the arrival of this extraordinary love. Trust that every moment spent in reflection, every step taken towards self-understanding, has been leading you here. This love story is unlike any other, a love that celebrates the beauty of your individuality and the magic of coming together. The universe has seen your heart's journey, and it is ready to bless you with a love that is beyond measure, beyond words, and as boundless as the love you hold within. Chapter 6. Recognizing your worth. Chosen one, as you stand on the edge of this profound love story, recognize that your journey through solitude has been nothing less than a masterclass in self-worth. This period of introspection and isolation wasn't merely about being alone. It was an invitation to meet the depths of yourself, to confront the parts of you that yearn for external validation, and to begin nurturing a deep, unwavering love from within. Every quiet moment, every solitary reflection has led you to the understanding of your inherent value, showing you that you are enough, exactly as you are. This newfound self-worth is the essence of who you are, and it's the magnetic force that will attract a love that truly sees and celebrates you. In this solitude, you learn to see yourself clearly, unfiltered by the opinions, judgments, or expectations of others. You've been through a process of stripping away the need to seek love outside of yourself, realizing that true love begins with you. The world may have told you that your worth was conditional, that it was based on achievements, appearance, or approval. But you now understand that these conditions are illusions. Your worth is innate. It's a birthright that no one can take from you. This recognition of self-worth is a profound shift, because it frees you from ever feeling the need to prove your value to anyone else. It has equipped you with the power to set boundaries, to say no when something doesn't serve you, and to stand firmly in the truth of who you are. Each moment of isolation became a mirror, reflecting back the love that has always resided within you. You began to realize that you are more than enough, that you are deserving of a love that honors you wholly, a love that doesn't ask you to dim your light or compromise your values. This process was essential, for how can you attract a partner who respects, admires, and cherishes you deeply if you haven't yet come to see yourself in this light? You are stepping into a relationship with yourself that sets the tone for all other relationships, understanding that the love you give yourself becomes the foundation for any connection you'll experience. This newfound self-worth is the cornerstone upon which true, lasting love is built. You no longer find yourself willing to settle for superficial connections or relationships that drain rather than uplift you. You understand that love isn't meant to weigh you down, it's meant to elevate you, to inspire joy, growth, and mutual respect. With this clarity, you set a standard that requires respect, loyalty, and reciprocity. You're no longer swayed by temporary flattery or fleeting affection, because you know that true love is consistent, grounded, and unwavering. As you've anchored yourself in this self-worth, you become a beacon of energy that draws in the kind of love meant for you. This energy you now exude is potent and magnetic, signaling to the universe and others that you are ready to welcome a partner who matches your frequency. This is a love that doesn't compete with your happiness, but complements it. A love that doesn't detract from your light, but shines alongside it. By fully embracing your worth, you've prepared the soil for a love that will take root, grow, and flourish with resilience and beauty. You now realize that this love story you're entering isn't one of dependency or compromise, but of mutual respect and support. Your time alone has taught you that you don't need another person to complete you. Rather, a partner is someone who enhances the joy, love, and peace you've cultivated within yourself. You are whole, and you're inviting someone into that wholeness, not to fill a void, but to share in the abundance that you've created. This is the kind of love that doesn't diminish you or make you question your worth, but encourages you to grow, to expand, and to shine even brighter. Your self-worth has become a sanctuary, a sacred space where you know that only those who honor your boundaries and respect your spirit are welcome. This isn't about being guarded or unapproachable. It's about knowing that your heart is a treasure, a gift that you will only share with someone who recognizes its value. You've come to understand that love isn't about sacrificing parts of yourself to make another happy. It's about two people standing in their power, supporting each other's dreams, and celebrating each other's individuality. In this journey to self-worth, you've also embraced the beauty of self-acceptance. You no longer criticize yourself for your imperfections or compare yourself to others. Instead, you celebrate your uniqueness, understanding that it's these very qualities that make you irreplaceable. This deep acceptance has released you from the need to seek external validation, because you know that your worth isn't dependent on the approval of others. You are complete in your own essence, and this radiance of self-acceptance becomes a magnet, attracting love that mirrors this respect and adoration. As you prepare to step into a fairy tale love, remember that this relationship will be like no other. It will be rooted in honesty, respect, and the kind of mutual admiration that only comes when both partners know their worth. This is a love that doesn't fear vulnerability. It thrives in it. Both of you will feel safe to be your true selves, knowing that this love doesn't require masks or pretenses. You've done the work, my angel, and now the universe is aligning someone to meet you where you are, someone who sees your light and values the sacredness of your heart. In recognizing your worth, you've created a powerful foundation for a love that is deeply fulfilling and spiritually enriching. You're ready to receive this fairy tale love because you've already become the kind of person who embodies love, grace, and authenticity. This love story is a celebration of your journey, a testament to the strength, resilience, and beauty that have blossomed from within. You are ready, chosen one, to step into a relationship that honors all of you, your heart, your spirit, and your dreams. This fairy tale love is not the destination, but the beginning of a new chapter, one where you are cherished, respected, and adored for exactly who you are. You are about to experience a love that feels like home, a love that reminds you every day of your worth. You've prepared your heart, you've elevated your energy, and now you're ready to receive the love that has been waiting for you all along. The universe has seen your journey and is about to bless you with a love that mirrors the beauty of your soul. Chapter 7. Welcoming your fairy tale love. My angel, after all the growth, all the inner work, and every lesson learned in solitude, the universe is finally aligning you with a love that feels like a fairy tale. This isn't just any love. It's a love that carries the energy of destiny, something that feels almost magical in its ease and depth. After all the times you've questioned, all the nights you spent healing and nurturing your heart, this love is here to honor the journey you've been on. It's not something you have to chase or convince yourself of. It's a connection that will flow naturally, like a river finding its way to the ocean, a meeting of two souls who recognize each other beyond the surface. This love will see you, not just for who you are on the outside, but for the light you carry within. This connection will acknowledge your strength, your resilience, and the beauty of your vulnerability. You've spent so much time clearing space in your heart, healing old wounds, and letting go of past attachments. Now, you're ready to welcome a partner who cherishes every part of you, who understands and values the path that brought you here. This love is here to embrace every part of you, from your highest dreams to your quiet fears, honoring the fullness of your being. As this fairy tale love enters your life, you'll feel the beauty of being seen, of being loved for exactly who you are. This is not a love built on fantasy or fleeting attraction. It's a partnership that grows from respect, admiration, and a genuine desire to walk life's path together. You're no longer someone who has to shift or change to fit into someone else's world. This love honors your individuality, empowering you to be yourself in every sense. It's a connection that will support your dreams, encourage your growth, and allow you the freedom to continue evolving as a soul. Imagine the possibilities that await in this new chapter. Picture a love that uplifts you, that makes your heart feel expansive and light, a love that lets you feel safe in your vulnerability. This is the love you've been waiting for. A love that celebrates every victory, comforts you in every sorrow, and stands beside you in every storm. This is the love that doesn't ask you to change, but encourages you to shine brighter, to be the fullest expression of yourself. This is the kind of love that adds depth to your happiness, warmth to your laughter, and peace to your heart. This connection will feel like a reflection of all the love you've poured into the world, returning to you in a way that's tangible, heartfelt, and true. It's as if every kind act, every gentle word, every moment of love you've given has found its way back to you, magnified and transformed into this incredible partnership. This fairy tale love is the universe's way of saying, you are deserving, you are seen, and you are loved. Trust in that. Let yourself welcome this love with an open heart, knowing that every step on your path has led you here. You are no longer the seeker, hoping for love to find you. You are now the receiver, ready to welcome the love that is meant for you. Feel the power in that, in knowing that this love is here because you have become someone capable of receiving it, someone who has done the inner work, embraced the solitude, and trusted the process. Every experience, every lesson has prepared you for this moment. This fairy tale love isn't the end of your journey, but the beginning of a new, beautiful chapter. Together you will create memories, overcome challenges, and continue to grow. This love will inspire you to keep reaching higher, to pursue your dreams with renewed passion, and to see the world through eyes filled with gratitude and wonder. This connection is more than romance. It's a partnership that touches your soul, a bond that enriches every part of your life, and a love that will evolve and deepen as time goes on. As you walk forward, hand in hand, know that this love will not only be a source of joy, but also a mirror reflecting back to you all the beauty within yourself. This partner will see the depths of your spirit, and in their eyes you will see yourself more clearly, more beautifully. Together, you will create a life that is a testament to the journey you both have taken, a life that honors the lessons learned, the growth achieved, and the dreams still to come. Welcome this love with gratitude, my angel. It's a love that has waited for you, just as you have waited for it. A love that will walk beside you, honoring the path you've traveled and the person you've become. It's the love you've envisioned in your quietest moments, the love you've dreamed of when you let your heart soar. And now it's here, ready to join you on this journey, ready to celebrate the beautiful, authentic soul that you are. So let this be a reminder. You deserve every bit of this love, every shared laugh, every gentle touch, every moment of peace and joy. You have earned it, you have grown into it, and now it's yours to keep. Trust in this, knowing that this fairy tale love is just the beginning of a life that will continue to unfold in ways more beautiful than you can imagine. This is your time to receive, to be cherished, and to live in the fullness of love that was always meant for you. As we come to the end of this episode, my angel, remember that your journey has been about more than just finding love. It's been about becoming love itself. Your time in solitude, your healing, and your self-discovery have all been steps in the divine plan, leading you to a place where you're ready to receive love in its purest form. This fairy tale love is here to remind you of the beauty and magic within you, the love that you are worthy of. You are now stepping into a chapter filled with joy, connection, and a partnership that mirrors the love you hold for yourself in the world. This is your moment, chosen one. Embrace it fully, for you are deserving of every blessing and every moment of happiness that this love brings. Let your heart stay open, let gratitude fill your days, and let this journey remind you that true love always finds those who are ready to receive it. The universe celebrates you, supports you, and walks with you into this beautiful new chapter.